Today we're going to do a comparison of three bulbs, halogen, HID, and LED. So first we're going to compare the amount of power consumed by each bulb. As you can see, the voltmeter is showing the bulb is consuming 56.7 watts of power. Next we're going to do the HID bulb. With the HID bulb, the power peaks when turned on, then drops down and stabilizes. The HID takes up 41.9 watts. Let's check the LED bulb. The power consumed from this bulb is about 32 watts. Next, we're going to leave all three lights on and let them stay on for about 10 minutes. And then we're going to come back and we're going to check the temperature of each bulb. Alright, it's been a little over 10 minutes, so we're going to start measuring the temperature of the halogen bulb. If you look closely, you can see the red dot from the meter on the bulb. The temperature goes over 200 degrees and then even all the way up to 400 degrees on the hottest points. Let's now move to the HID bulb. On the hottest spot, we're seeing readings over 500. Lastly, we're doing the LED bulb. And the hottest spot we can find on the LED bulb is just over 150 degrees. That's the temperature measurement for all three bulbs. Next, we're comparing the brightness and color temperature of the three bulb types against a wall. We'll be able to see the beam pattern and check the lumens on the wall point here. First, let me explain why there are these lines on the wall. There are a total of 4 lines. This is the vertical center to the vehicle. These 2 lines are the 2 headlights. The horizontal line here is the height for the headlight bulb. The distance here is 53¼ between the 2 headlights. The next measurement is the height of the headlight from the ground, which is 28½ inches. Our meter is set to a height of 20½ inches. The center of the headlight is measured at 28½ inches. The front of the vehicle is 25 feet away from the wall. Also, so the viewers at home can see, this is where the car and the camera are positioned in the warehouse. We chose this location for the camera so you can see the car's light beam pattern on the wall and the light won't be obstructed by the camera. Let's go ahead and test the 3 bulbs. First, the halogen. The color temperature is 3082 Kelvin, 255 lux, and the lux is how bright the light is. Next is the HID bulb. The color temperature is 8732 Kelvin, and the lux is 191. Lastly, the LED bulb is coming in with a color temperature of 7660 Kelvin and a brightness of 338 lux. Before we start, let me show you the readings for the environmental light in this area. This is where we'll be testing our lights. The color temperature of the light in this environment is 1891 Kelvin, with a brightness of 5.4 lux. First, we're going to start with this H11 halogen bulb. So right now we have the meter testing how far we are from the car. We're approximately 7 feet 3 inches from the car because this is the nearest distance an average driver can see before their view is obstructed by the vehicle. Okay, for the halogen bulb, the color temperature is 3069 Kelvin and the brightness is 176 lux. Next is the HID kit. The color temperature here is 1174 Kelvin and the brightness is 227 lux. Lastly, we're going to test the LED. And that's reading right now at 6746 Kelvin and the brightness at 420 lux. The measurements were all taken from 7 feet 3 inches away from the car. Next, we're going to move back a little further, roughly 33 feet. First, we're going to start with this H11 halogen bulb. The halogen bulbs measure up at a color temperature of 3123 Kelvin and a brightness of 112 lux. Now we're going to do the HID bulbs. They are reading at 8,930 Kelvin for the color temperature and a brightness of 295 lux. Lastly, we're going to test the LED. The reading for the LED bulb is 7,427 Kelvin for the color temperature and 215 lux for the brightness. Now we're going to move back even further and see what results we get. We are now 71 feet away. Let's start with the halogen bulbs. They're coming in at 3,142 Kelvin and 40.3 lux. And that's the reading for the halogen bulb at 71 feet. Now we're going to do the HID bulbs. They read 8,267 Kelvin and 20.8 lux. And last is the LED. And that's measuring up at 7,249 Kelvin and 70.3 lux from brightness. And that's the measurement for all 3 bulbs with a distance over 70 feet.